Hi, this is James Barton from Developing Telecoms. We're at Mobile World Congress 2022 in Barcelona, and I'm here with Huawei's Leo Ma. Hi, Leo.
Hi, James. Thank you to have me here.
So, Leo, can you tell us about the latest progress with 5G Advanced?
Sure. Actually, as you know, Huawei is one of the 5G Advanced initiator, and we work together with the other industry partners, 26 industry partners. We last year, August of last year, we came up with the 5G Advanced network architecture white paper version 1.0. And I think this white paper has played a very important role to reach the industry consensus what 5G advanced network architecture is. And I think in this white paper, we outlined three core concepts. The first one is convergence, which, for the core network, for the network architecture is very important to use converged core for different access technology. In this way, we can simplify the network architecture. The second one is for the service enablement, because we believe that 5G Advanced should bring more and more revenue and service to the customer, to the operators. The third one is the intelligence, because now the network is more and more complicated. So we want to use AI technology, leverage AI technology to reduce the network operation and maintenance efficiency. And so I would say that with this white paper, we got a lot of common consensus regarding the 5G advanced network architecture. And also in terms of the standard, actually, in 3BB release 18, more than 20 started or work items were defined in 3BB release 18. And I think later on, if you put those kind of concepts into standard, that means the whole industry progress will be much faster. Mm-hmm. So I think from these two regards, we have achieved a lot of progress in the past year. First of all, it's like white paper for the industry consensus. The second one is for the 3BB standardization. And we unify the partners' idea, and we can speed up the product development and planning. Yeah, that's it.
So the white paper that you mentioned, I understand, has now been updated, and there's the 5G Advanced White Paper 2.0. Can you tell us about what's changed? What are the updates since the last white paper?
Yes, you are right. Actually, just now, I think several hours ago, working together with operators and other partners in the Mobile World Congress, we released the white paper 2.0. And I have to say, from the overall architecture perspective, it has not, very big change. But as I mentioned earlier, because already, there are a lot of study or work item defined in 3BB standard, which means, the requirement and the use case scenario are clear than before. So with this white paper 2.0, we just want to focus on the specific use cases, because only in this way we believe that we can focus on some specific use cases and bring more value. Otherwise, if you have so many use cases, you will lose the focus, and maybe the whole progress will be lagging down. And currently, like I mentioned, for the convergence, now in release 18 and with this 2.0, we believe that passive IoT is a huge opportunity for the operators, because with the for passive IoT, you have maybe billions, even more than maybe 20 billion, 30 billion, 100 billion passive IoT terminals. And with the new net architecture, we try to connect all of these all of this equipment to the network, and also with the leveraging the wide area coverage of the operator, we believe it can bring a lot of benefit to the whole ecosystem. That's one example. The other ones, like for the service enablement I just mentioned, for Release 18, it defined, we call it 5G calling, or new 5G calling. In this way, it's not only like voice and video, but also you can do a lot of real-time interaction. And when you make a phone call, you can use even the XR or AR technology to do this kind of, like maybe some training purpose. That's another use case. The third one is for the the metaverse is also a very hot topic, and I think for the service enablement, we should consider how to improve the network efficiency. For example, in the core network part, we can use some AI technology to identify, okay, this frame is very important for the XR, and we can do some cross-layer end-to-end optimization to improve the user experience. So I would say for the service enablement, for example, the 5G calling, the XR services, we try. I think in the white paper 2.0, we will focus on those areas. Mm-hmm. The third one is for the intelligence. I think we have two intelligence concepts. The first one is like AI for the network. From this regard, in 3GPP standard, it's already defined the NWDF, network data and analytics functionality. We can leverage the AI algorithm to improve the network operation and maintenance efficiency. From this regard, it's like AI for the network. But meanwhile, we are considering how to leverage AI technology to improve the user experience. In this way, it's like a network for AI. And we are now using the ultra distributed network, like Mac edge computing, and we deploy our Mac in quite distributed way. And in this way, from the edge, you can have some computing power, and you can maybe do this kind of data analytics in quite distributed way. In return, we can fulfill this, like closed loop user experience optimization. So we will say, okay, it's like intelligence plan. One is for network operation and maintenance. The other one is AI for the user experience improvement. Mm-hmm.
So finally, can you talk a bit about, if we look to the future, what do you see as the trends in 5G advanced development going forward?
For the technology trend, we believe that from 5G from day one, it's cloud-based. It's like a cloud transformation strategy. It's quite common sense. But I think later on for 5G advanced, definitely cloud native still the foundation of this technology, 5G advanced technology. And I think from Huawei technical perspective, we believe it's still very important. First of all, we will further enhance our software architecture, making it more cloud native. And in this way, we believe that we can achieve more benefit in terms of the service agility and the reliability, and also scalability. That's one thing. The other thing is definitely, I think for the cloud, it will be the infrastructure and the hardware will be heterogeneous, and we have to consider how to fulfill this requirement and use the suitable hardware for the suitable, application. For example, the user plan performance enhancement. So that's one thing for the cloud native. The second one is, I think it's like ultra distributed network topology to meet the requirement of the latency-sensitive services like XR and also other high-definition video services, and also to fulfill some needs like data security and data localization. The third one is, again, is the AI, network intelligence, artificial intelligence. Again, we believe we need further enhancement to improve our network automation capability. And inside Huawei, from a company level, we have ADN solution called autonomous driving network, and definitely AI will play a more important role. I would say currently maybe we are layer 3, and with the 5G Advanced, we aim to layer 4 and level 4, and maybe even later for 6G would be we can fulfill the level 5. And also we will leverage the AI technology for the service for the user experience enhancement, as I mentioned earlier. Currently for 3GPP18, we further enhance NWDF to do this kind of closed loop user experience monitoring and optimization. And also I think it's another thing is by the network slicing, we can differentiate different services with different service level agreement. And by leveraging AI and the network slicing, maybe the operator can use the differentiated charging mechanism for the different services. The last but not least is like again the service enablement, and we will continuously work on 5G calling, this kind of new technology, to generate more business opportunity for the operators.
Leo, thanks very much for talking to us. It's great to have you here.